Round up the batting line at Potts, around the wicket to Sandhu. Leaves that one alone.
Driven, well timed as well, and Lees is going to jog and watch that one to the rope. Good stroke there from Coles on the first scoring shot.
That's pulled. That's a lovely shot. That is a glorious shot from James Coles. Back of a length from Potts. Didn't really hurry Coles in terms of getting under the grill.
Let it sail.
And that one's even better. Pulls in front of square this time. 10 off the first 2 balls. That will not appease down at Blackpool. Coles uses the feet.
Shot.
In and out from James Coles, who moves on to 148 on either 35 or 95. The reverse sweep is back out, and George Rozelle finally wraps up this Sussex innings. Just talking about how different it would look if James Coles...
And Lowy and an immediate leave to Simpson and the 3-man slip cordon
in front of square. As Lees looks like he's going to have the first boundary of the innings for Durham, and he will do. Sandhu really trying to go full in straight, and it's just around the wicket. And immediately, he's met with an attacking stroke from Alex Lees, his second boundary of the innings. Oh, carbon copy. Except that one he's got all of for 6.
Unbelievable. We've kept each other quiet so far. And first runs, and it's a delicious shot from Emilio Gay off the back foot, punching drive through the offside. Clipped away, half a cry of catch, but it's going to race through the leg side to the boundary. A second 4 of the over. Width and dispatched from Lees. The man trying to stretch, but... And it's left by Lees. And is that going to be... It will be. Going to lunch.
Gay straight back into his watchful pose. And yeah, I think I said, we briefly talked about it just after coming off air, that this is probably the session where Durham will start to look to go. And that is the start Sussex wanted. Alex Lees, first ball he's faced after lunch.
In the morning. Shot.
Oh,
lovely.
Emilio Gay. That's beautiful.
Sort of almost third slip range. Straight and squirting away, and that might just race all the way. It will indeed. Emilio Gay, a little fortuitous, but full. That looks very close, and the finger is up. JOFRA Archer has his first-class wicket. Edge, but squirts away from the 2-man slip cordon, and it'll race all the way down through third. And they found rhythm with Hudson Prentice.
Nicely touched round the corner from Ackerman. That'll be his second boundary. Carson going full. He's not happy. He's kicked at the ground in. Carson round the wicket. And I think Will Rhodes has had enough of trying to block Carson. That flight we've spoken about all session
of this game at the moment.
As Ackerman does manage to slap that one through. He moves to 13 himself, and
after a loose one,
as
crunch goes Will Rhodes. He has definitely had enough of all of this waiting around.
Kent's first innings, a long day in store for them. Again, flighted up and will beat the dive of Daniel Hughes and will run for 4.
Robinson down the ground. Ackerman with the traditional touchback to make sure that he was safe, but That is going to find its way to the boundary rope right underneath us.
And that's a gimme. An absolute gimme from Will Rhodes. We're talking about Finn Hudson's Prentice.
And Carson. And that's Robinson to continue, and he gets crunched straight down the ground once again by Ackerman.
And Ollie Robinson doesn't want any pressure whatsoever. That is crunched through backward point for 4. Glorious again. Ollie Robinson is making this pitch look easy.
Dance down the ground and goes airborne. Couple of skips and to the rope from Ollie Robinson.
And Ollie Robinson welcomes Haynes into the attack with a long chase for Archer that the ball's going to win, opening the face down to third after lunch. As Robinson goes the aerial route. Lovely lofted extra cover drive from the pocket rocket, who moves to 27 and Durham 149 for 3.
Slowly creeping on the offside.
Too short. Too short from Coles. Allows Robinson to carve one out. He'll be back on strike after the tea break, and he's provided a start with a lovely flick off the hips as that one was jabbed in short from
Fuller. Squirts off the toe, and it's going to squirt quite nicely down towards third man, all the way to the boundary rope. And Robinson.
Well, hello to you, Colin Ackerman. Absolutely minced that through.
As Ackerman goes crunch. Beautiful shaped on drive from Colin Ackerman.
Oh, that is a remarkable take from John Simpson, diving away behind the stumps, but it's got to be said, that's another relatively soft dismissal.
And in fact,
you've just jinxed it. As Graham Clark gets underway, nicely timed crunch through backward point for his first runs
before this run up.
That's going to hurt even more. A really tidy over from Hudson Prentice ends with a slash. Graham Clark, the first real sign of aggression. Pulling similar shot. Oh, same result. Ollie Robinson really should have stopped that. So Graham Clark decides third's open. I'll just hit it down there. 12 runs in 3 balls for the Cumbrian. He's moved very quickly.
As there's the sweep. Is the man going to carry around in time? No, he is not. And Ackerman.
Graham Clark meets his namesake with a pull through mid-wicket for 4.
This morning with their final wicket.
That's nicely played. From Graham Clark, a nice cut leg side. And that will be 50 for Colin Ackerman. Other Durham batters have got starts but got out. He's got a start and he's made his way to 50 with 8 fours.
High enough.
Oh, just doesn't carry. That, wow, is short and punished by Colin Ackerman.
Oh, bowled him. Sandhu gets the breakthrough of Colin Ackerman. And the new ball risk pays off with the first ball of the final over.